Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Tom Gerard, and I would like to welcome you to Organizational Behavior, part of your RSU online MBA program. This is an 8-week course, and it's fully online. And I'd like to welcome you and congratulate you for taking this step in your future for your education and your career and your life. So I want to go over a couple things because you are part of the pilot program to migrate from the MyRSU learning management system, which is called Genzabar, that's the company, to the Blackboard system. Now, many of you may have used Blackboard at other colleges or universities, but this is the Blackboard Ultra. So it's a little bit different. It's very easy to use. And but I will tell you this, we are still in the infancy of being able to get everything to work properly. Okay, I'm dealing with the IT people and all kinds of things, and many of you maybe have already tried to access the course and have had troubles. But I want to go over a couple things in the course so you can see how this is laid out and kind of introduce you to this whole system basically. Okay, so let's go here. I'm going to share my screen. And here we have where you would enter your on MyRSU, just like normal. And up here it says view my course. So once you go here, it should take you from MyRSU right into Blackboard. Now Blackboard is a completely separate platform, but you can link to it from your MyRSU. Now this is what you would see. Now let me make sure I'm on the student view. So you should see very similar to what this is right now. Now you'll notice over here we have drop downs. And if we drop down on this, you're going to see a lot of stuff in here under the welcome. And I'm going to show you this in a moment, but you'll see here is module 1, and we're going to go over that a little bit in just a few moments. But and then you have succeeding with Connect. Now Connect is the McGraw-Hill publisher material where most all of your work will be done. And many of you have used Connect or Cengage or Pearson in the past where you're doing work in the publisher's online type format. Same thing here, only the beauty of Blackboard now is that we can link, whenever you see this little thing that looks like a chain, when I click on this, it should take me right into Connect. So you don't have to go out and constantly be working between, okay, here's Connect, here's RSU, my grades don't match, this kind of thing. Hopefully, when this is all working, supposedly 100% by fall, but for right now, you're in the pilot program. So we're going to have some bugs, no doubt. But you should be able to click on this. Now, this is Succeeding in Connect. If you've never used McGraw-Hill Connect or SmartBook, you can watch these. This is not for any kind of points or anything like this. This is just for your help if you need it. If you don't need it, it's pretty self-explanatory as you get in there. But this I put here just in case somebody wants to see that if they're kind of very new to this kind of online learning. Okay, so we're in the start here and welcome. And there's a lot of stuff here. I'm going to tell you, the syllabus is supposed to have everything. So of course there's start here. Let's take a look at this. It tells you this is an 8-week course. We have 16 chapters in 8 weeks. That's a lot of work. But this is an MBA accelerated program. So you have to be aware that there is quite a bit of reading and stuff, but this is going to be an easy class. It's not going to be like, finance or economics or accounting, one of those that's maybe really challenged you. This is going to be, hopefully it's a fun course. Many of you maybe work in an organization or you have your own business, or you're working your way up, or you're a manager or a leader in a company, or maybe that's what you aspire to be. That's what this class is all about. And so there's a lot of interesting things in here. Okay, so we're going to see up here at the top, there's navigation. And now I'm moving from, see, back here is welcome to organizational behavior. Now I've moved forward to welcome. This is where I'm going to put this video right here. And then we continue. Here's the overview. I noticed already, this is not right. It says end of instruction, March 4th. It's actually, it says, I believe it's March 6th. I'm going to have to correct that. But make sure you know that the last week, since this is an 8-week course, the last week is really not the finals week like you would have in your traditional system. The last week is going to be the last week of your stuff, like your last two chapters, chapters 15 and 16, but you're also going to do your final exam that week too. Okay, so quite a bit of work. And plus, by the way, there's a final presentation. We're going to see that here in just a moment. Course objectives. Now, this is overview. A lot of this is going to be repeated, so I'm going to keep going because otherwise we'll go on too long on this video. Okay, here is the syllabus. Now here, again, more information about my office hours and how to contact me. The best way to contact me is by email. I am on campus Monday through Thursday and sometimes on Fridays. So you can come to my office or wherever you want to meet, we can do that. If not, many of you are on other places because this is online. So we can have a Zoom meeting if you need it. I don't see any danger of anything serious going on. Most of you are at this level of your education. This is going to be no problem for you to get through this course. So, but if you need me, I'm available. I'm all about your success. I'm here to help you. Okay, here's the syllabus. We're going to download it. You could download it right here. And I'm going to have to switch now on I'm recording on this Zoom, and so it's not exactly the most user-friendly, but hopefully now you should be seeing, no, you're not seeing that, are you? Okay, wait a minute. I got to make sure we're seeing what I want you to see. I want you to see this downloaded syllabus. And here. All right. Hopefully you're seeing this syllabus. Okay, if not, you can download it and follow along because I've already made the video once and noticed that the syllabus didn't come up when I was trying to talk about it. Again, just the regular information. Here is the course starting date. It is March 4th, 8 weeks. Here is the voucher, the pilot program, Genzibar, course objectives. These are the things that are in it, should be in every one of your courses that you take at Rogers State, telling you what is it that why are you taking this class and what is that you expect. So you're going to find that some of this stuff is much more interesting than maybe some of the other things you've had to learn. Now let's talk about the textbook. It's in Connect, and if you're okay with online digital format, it's all there included. You don't have to purchase it. Now, there are some people that just feel like I got to have a hard copy. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can purchase a hard copy from the publisher. It will be mailed to you. It's a loose leaf version. It's inexpensive. I think maybe $25, something like that. And you can get that. Just remember, we're in an 8-week course. And if it takes you 2 weeks to get your book, then you're already moving through the class before you even get your book. If you really want a hardback, you could get, as far as I'm concerned, this is a 7th edition, the latest edition we're using. If you could get a hardback or another book of the 6th edition, that's okay. It really the material hasn't changed all that much. For those of you who really just got to have a hardback, and I know there's people like that. I'm kind of like that myself. But if not, everything is online. The digital version of the book is online. Don't have to have a hardback book or nothing. So it should all be part of your program, what we call the first day program, where you're accessing the book right through Blackboard. Okay, again, a lot of the stuff that you see in all your other courses you're familiar with. What I want to get to is this right here, this course schedule. I put this together. Now you'll see 8 modules, 8 weeks, right? Every module, every week has 2 chapters. That's a lot, 16 chapters. Now, again, I say it's a lot, but remember, this is not like doing, 2-hour computations in finance class. Okay, for each week, there's 3 assignments, the Smart Book Reading. So if you haven't used Smart Book Reading, it's going to allow you to read right through the chapter, and it'll ask you some questions. And that way, those of you, if you're a reader and you read the whole chapter, or maybe I know a lot of people, because there's so much work to be done, you just do the Smart Book Reading. It's going to take you through what you need to know. There's a quiz every week. I should say 2 every week, 1 for each chapter. And you'll see the points, 50 points for Smart Book Reading, 100 points for the quiz. And then I have added, and because this is an MBA class, I want and online, I want it to be a little more interactive. So I put in some video case, there's case studies and then there's videos. And I really like this. You can give me some feedback as you go through them. I'd appreciate it. Send me what you think. Because it'll give you a scenario, or it'll be talking about specific companies that you know. And many of them are companies that you're familiar with, where they use it as an example to make a point about something that they're covering in the chapter, and they'll ask you some questions. You watch a little video about the company and they'll answer some questions, or you might have a case study where they show you a scenario, and based upon the information you learned in that chapter, you're going to answer some questions on, maybe they'll give you a scenario like, how would you handle this? You know, you're the manager, and how are you going to deal with this employee, or something like that. So there's a few discussion forums. The very first one is just the introduction. And here's your due dates. So this is all in the syllabus. And because we are still in infancy of Blackboard, Connect, all these things, hopefully this should all be working right. But you know, if it's January 21, and you say, well, Dr. Gerard, I'm supposed to have to the 23rd and I can't get to it, then email me and I can fix that. So the dates and all that between 3 different systems really is a little bit tricky. Okay, so you have here 50, 150. Now, I know life is life. People have things going on. If I always tell everyone this, if you have to miss an assignment, try to do what I call the assessments. You know, in the world we live in today, I use the word assessment because instead of quiz or exam, because you know people freak out when they hear, oh my gosh, I got an exam. But anyway, a little quiz, basically. It's multiple choice, not hard. So, but they're worth 100 points as opposed to 50 for these other things. So if you can't do everything in a week, this is a lot of things to do. I understand that. You know, focus on the one with the most points, I guess is what I would be saying. Now, we will have a final exam worth 300 points. That's 3 times these. And then you have leadership presentation. And I will talk about that more as we go on. It was added by the university as part of the MBA program, because if you're going to be in a leadership role, you have to get used to communicating. Really, it's one of your most important skills. We can teach you a lot of stuff out of textbooks and things, but there's some people that are really good at giving presentations and talking, and there's other people that, you know, maybe they're really good at, you know, math and accounting and finance and all those things, but they're not so good at giving a speech, you know. But this course is more a little different than those classes, of course. So I have you give a presentation, and I'll get more into that as we go. We're 200 points. It's going to be easy. It's going to be fun. And it's not something to freak out about. Okay, I'm going to give you a little PowerPoint. You're going to give your little synopsis like you're presenting it to me. Okay. All right. So let me see if I can get out of this, and I want to go back to screen share, and I want to go back to, let's see if I can get to the right place, and I think this is it. Okay, we're back here now into Blackboard. Okay, so syllabus, and I can move forward. Course material, again, talking about the book, which here's a picture of it if you want to see it. Office 365, etc. So I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to go down here. Now I'm still in student view, and I'm going to go down to module 1. Now in module 1, if you followed what I just showed you in the syllabus, you'll see that there's, for each chapter, there's the smart book reading, there's the quiz, and then there's either the case study or the little video scenario. Okay, I put this on here open so I could show you. Now I've tried this at RSU yesterday, and all this stuff was working perfectly. I have a feeling that part of this wasn't working this morning because of my internet. I'm trying to record and upload things, and so my internet at my house is pretty lousy. Okay, what is organizational behavior? Again, oh, I got a little chain link, so that means when I click on this, and I'm going to do it, just see what happens. No, how are we going to do that? Launch. unopened. Okay, it's probably because I'm on student view. What's supposed to happen is it's going to take me right to the McGraw-Hill Connect assignment. Okay, and you'll see here it looks like it may not be working. That could be part of my personal internet. Okay, see, look, sorry. Now maybe the IT people are still working on this. I don't know, because we've been having issues. Now, I just want to prepare you. When you click on this, it's going to take you right to Connect. You do your work in Connect, and when you close out Connect, or where you submit your assignment, the grades are going to come right back over here to Blackboard. Okay, not like where you're in an RSU where you have to, where it's goes back and forth. The teacher's got to put it in. So it should all be in here. You should have a grade book, and it'll have everything that's coming right over from Connect. So that's fantastic. I'm going to show you Connect real fast. Hopefully you can see this. Again, here's your things that are in that one section to help you with, if you've never used Connect. Here is your, for week 1, we've got, chapter 1, smart book reading, video case. This is Louisville Slugger, a little video case, and an assessment, which is a little multiple choice quiz. Okay. And there's 2 chapters. So this is what you should see pretty much for every week. 6 things, right? Because that's 2 chapters, 3 for each. There will be a final exam, no midterm, anything like that. Just the final exam and the final presentation project. Okay, but this is, now I'm showing you the way you probably have seen it in the past when you've had other courses in MyRSU, and then you have to go to Connect. But when if I go back to my scenario where I push on that thing that says organizational behavior, what is organizational behavior? Over here, when I hit that link, it should take me right into this assignment. Okay, now of course I'm not seeing the preview here, but it should take you right to the assignment into Connect. Okay, so that's what's great about this whole system. I think that's about all I need to cover here. Again, I'm here to help you. I wish you the best of luck. And if you need anything, please contact me. And I might have some more videos coming up later in the course. I will be going over the final presentation. Again, don't sweat it. It's not going to be hard. It's going to be easy. And I hope you really enjoy this class. In fact, I think that one of the things about organizational behavior is that you either are a manager, or you work for a manager, or maybe you don't work in an organization at all. And you want to learn about organizations. For most people, it's going to be at this level, at your MBA level, you're probably already working somewhere, or you've had work somewhere, and you think, oh my gosh, when you go through this class, you're thinking, I wish my boss knew this. And hopefully, if you are the supervisor or the leader in an organization, it's going to help you to become better, because this is what this is about. And so I welcome you, and thanks for watching the video. And hopefully by Monday, all of the IT kind of stuff will be fixed. All right, have a great week.